suspended a student who reported being sexually assaulted. Is that acceptable to you?
A WBTV investigation continues. How did a female student get suspended after reporting being sexually assaulted?
Do you or anyone else from the school board?
Silence. That's the answer we got from Charlotte-Mecklenburg School Board members today when we tried asking a question. How could something like this happen?
He put his hands in my pants and then he was like touching my breast.
We first told you last night about a 15-year-old girl who reported being sexually assaulted by a classmate at Hawthorne Academy High School, which is in CMS.
Police have filed charges in the case, but the school's principal determined the assault didn't happen and suspended the girl.
I had faith in CMS that they were going to do right by my daughter. So when I got that phone call, I was hurt.
And that is where we start right now at 6 o'clock. Thank you for trusting WBTV News. I'm Jamie Bowl.
And I'm Molly Grantham. Since our story first aired yesterday, WBTV has gotten no response from CMS. So Chief Investigative Reporter Nick Oxner saw this afternoon's school board meeting as an opportunity to take our question to school leaders face to face. But Nick, doesn't look like you got much of an answer.
Well, Molly, Jamie, I first emailed a spokesman for the school board Tuesday of last week asking for an interview with any board member about the Hawthorne Academy High School student who was suspended after reporting a sexual assault. Then, last night, after our original story ran, I sent an email to each board member with a link to our story asking for their reaction. Only one board member responded, so I showed up to their open meeting today to try to ask questions.
I emailed you last night about the situation at Hawthorne Academy High School.
I don't have any information about it. You got it? Okay, great.
Right, so you don't have any comment about a CMS student who has been suspended after reporting sexual assault.
I don't have any information. This is our lunchroom.
That's school board member Margaret Marshall refusing to answer questions about the student at Hawthorne Academy High School who was suspended after reporting a sexual assault. School administrators gave the girl this letter saying she filed a false report. She was suspended and has to attend a class called Sexual Harassment is Preventable.
What would you tell school leaders about how this has made you feel?
That they should have done something about it. Instead of punishing me, they should have punished him.
They're making her feel like she is being punished for coming forward.
Do you think she would think twice before coming forward if a similar thing happened again?
I do, and that scares me because she told me how hard it was for her to come out and tell the story to me, to the school, to the police.
Ms. Dashew, Nick Oxner at WBTV. Why haven't you responded to our attempts to ask questions about what happened to the student at Hawthorne Academy High School?
Because I don't comment on student matters.
Ma'am, CMS suspended a student who reported being sexually assaulted. Is that acceptable to you? Ms. Dashew?
You're making kind of in my space.
CMS board chairwoman Elise Dashew wouldn't answer our questions either.
Thank you.
And even got a government center security officer to escort her out of the room.
You will not answer our questions. Why not?
I have told you why, that we don't respond on
So
student
it's acceptable
matters.
to you for CMS to suspend a student who reported being sexually assaulted. How does that square with what you said just a few months ago about wanting students to report and feel safe?
Thank you. You are not the person that I would convey that message to, so thank you very much.
When we tried asking board member Jennifer De La Hara whether it's appropriate for a student to be suspended after reporting a sexual assault, she said she couldn't answer our questions because she needed to eat lunch.
I emailed you last night to see why neither you nor anyone else from the school board will respond to our request for comment.
Jennifer, I'll take your bags if you want to grab your lunch.
Okay.
Now, it's worth noting that CMS Superintendent Ernest Winston wasn't at today's board meeting. A spokesman for Winston previously declined to schedule a time for him to answer our questions. But most importantly, the Hawthorne Academy student and her mother have still not heard anything from school administrators or Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools since our story first ran last night. Rest assured, we are going to continue to hold the district accountable. Molly?